boy, y'all are really so obnoxious about discourse that you're bringing me out of hiatus early, huh? Just the other day, Nintendo announced a new Star Fox game out of the blue. Though, to call it a new Star Fox game might be a tiny bit disingenuous to some. It's a remake of Star Fox 64 again, just like they did on the 3DS. And I guess on Wii U if you want to have the most bad faith takes imaginable. With this streak of remaking or reimagining the same game over and over, I understand something new would have been preferable. However, based on what we've seen here, I don't know. I think this is probably the best way they could have done it. It immediately looks more narratively focused than your average Star Fox game. And that, combined with the bigger push for Star Fox than ever, I feel like they're actually playing their cards right for once. This could be the one to bring Star Fox fully out of retirement, and by proxy, be the last time they remake this game. I understand people who feel like they've been burned too many times. Believe me, I have seen all the discussion. But if you just look at everything that they've shown here, there's more potential than ever. There's a clear effort, even with the more realistic designs, to communicate these guys' personalities at a glance. Falco's got that bad boy mohawk and more rugged coat. Slippy has genuine whimsy in his face. Pigma looks like my uncle. Like, sure, they're not conventionally attractive, though in Pigma's case, he never really was meant to be. Nasty-ass, pork-ass son of a bitch. But they're slick! And I got used to the style halfway through the direct. I don't know what to tell you. And that's not even getting into the gorgeous set design they got going on here. I don't understand people who are saying that the remake is sucking out all of the visual identity and soul out of the series. Look at Sector Y. Look at Solar and its billowing magma and the way it glows and glares. Look at how dilapidated and ruined Zonis looks. Like, I'm not gonna speak for the original artists here, of course, but if you ask me, I think these artists got the original intent down, at least from the standpoint of the biomes. I think all of this lends itself wonderfully, by the way, to the more serious and cinematic angle they're looking to take the series. The way they're tweaking character personalities, the body language. Heck, that whole prologue cinematic they showed us was an excellent display of what they're going for. The visual storytelling of stuff like James McCloud's R-Wing having him and his son's paws on the side of it. The fact that they're actually hinting at Dr. Andross's past for once. It's nothing groundbreaking, but like, narratively this has potential to be more competent than the past 20 years of Star Fox stories? I don't know, it's almost like it's a building block for something. I must reiterate, I do get the whole exhaustion around it being Star Fox 64 again. But not only is Star Fox 64 one of the best rail shooters in the biz, I also think it makes sense this time. A lot of Star Fox's narrative stuff is in a weird place, and I'm not saying this is a way to dig an adventure or command. Why would I slight games that I've never played? But what I mean is that the last Star Fox game fully developed by Nintendo was Star Fox 64. If you ask me, I think it makes perfect sense for them to pull it back this time if they fully intend to start doing new stuff. They used the movie as a way to get people more aware of the brand, and now they're using the series' most easy-to-digest story to make it more broadly appealing. Remaking any of the later games just wouldn't have been as easy of a sell, as much as I do enjoy Star Fox Assault, nor would starting new right out the gate. But hey, if this release cadence is anything to go by, maybe they're already working on a new one. This thing comes out in a month. Dude, that shows me they have a plan, and there's evidence to back it up. Just look at Famicom Detective Club. What, you forgot Famicom Detective Club exists? Oh, typical Nintendo fans! Whining about Nintendo not reviving their franchises, and then proceeding to ignore stuff like this. But seriously, Famicom Detective Club came out with a remake of the original 2 games, and then just a few years later, they released Emio, a brand new story in the universe that, for my money, is one of the best stories Nintendo's ever put out. But that's a video for another time. And I could see them pulling a similar plan here. If it doesn't happen that way, if it doesn't work, sure, I'll eat crow on this. Or Falcon, if we want to be more fitting to the game. I'm fully aware what I'm putting out here is very vulnerable and has the potential to age horribly. I know. But I want to have faith in this Star Fox. And based on what I've seen, I'd say there's more reason than ever to have faith. Ultimately, only time will tell. As always, I've been Pure Perry, and I'll see you sometime this month for my next video. Wait, what? What do you mean it comes out a week before Rhythm Heaven Groove? Oh, fuck!